Hello antagonists and anti-fascists, my name is TBSkyne, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX, where we've finished our adventure in the Gulag Volcano, successfully prevented Sorn and Thorn from dragging Eidolons out of poor Eiko, and now, well, Lady Hilda wants to have a meeting. Who's that guy? It's Regent Sid. What? Still hasn't got any manners. Still haven't learned your manners. You can stop the frog talk now. Silence! Oh well. Ugh, I didn't gather you all to talk about that. I called for this meeting to tell you what I learned while in Kuja's captivity. It may provide a hint about where he may be. Listen carefully. I don't see the princess. I shall look for her. I will begin constructing Hildegard 3. The Blue Narcissus will be used for its construction. Now, Hilda will tell you the rest. Hilda? So, what did Kuja discuss with you? Some parts of the story may be hard to believe, but please hear me out. Kuja plans to use this world as a means of acquiring an even greater power. Greater power? What would we do with it? I don't know. He indicated that he wasn't of this world. What? We call our world Gaia, but he called his birthplace Terra. Terra, huh? Are the repairs coming? They're going really slow. We can't rush them, or everything will probably fall apart again. We're not getting anywhere. I've been up here forever. I want to switch places with someone. I guess the damage is a lot worse than we expected. She's not here either. Huh? Where could she be? Yo. Oh, that's only you. Why are you all gathered here? You're scheming another abduction or something. Hey, watch your mouth. We were just discussing ways to restore this district. Yeah. Old timer, you got us all wrong. Yeah. We're just trying to rebuild our home, that's all. What are you doing here? From the look of your face, it seems you got problems. What's troubling you? Maybe we can help. Can I really trust you? Yeah. The princess is missing. She's not in the castle, so I figured she would be in the town. Why don't you go back to the castle before you get lost? What? We'll find her. This is like our backyard. Alright, you heard me. Get moving. You have my gratitude. Hey, no prob. This Terra seems to be connected with a place called the Shimmering Island. I don't know where Kuja went, but maybe we can find him if we go there. Unfortunately, you can't get directly to Terra from the Shimmering Island. Of course you can't. Everyone would have discovered this other world by now if it were that easy. So what do we do? I'll tell you. The gateway that connects the two worlds is sealed, but Kuja said there's a place where the seal can be broken. Where's that? He said it's an old castle located in the northern area of the Forgotten Continent. An explorer left a record of his trip to this particular castle on the Forgotten Continent. If I remember correctly, he wrote that the cliffs were too steep to explore. Other than that, very little is known about the Forgotten Continent. Hence the name, I suppose.
Well, since this castle doesn't have a name, let's call it Ibsen's Castle.
Ibsen's Castle, huh?
Yeah, we don't know anything about the world beyond our continent.
There's the ship coming along. Regent, you're human again. Yes, now we can concentrate on building the ship. Judging by our experience with Hilda 2, we're almost finished with the engine. We're having problems with the construction of the hull, though. Yes, I'm thinking about using parts of the Blue Narcissus for the body. How come? I realized that the Blue Narcissus was a well-built ship when I rode in it. There are other reasons, but we must hurry. I already have a completed blueprint in my head. Do as I tell you, and it will be completed in no time. Let's get ready. Roger!
That's all I heard. You may find a clue if you go to Ibsen's Castle. Did you ask Kuja about all of this? These are all things he discussed voluntarily. He became very impassioned as he spoke, and he volunteered information without even my asking. He probably thought telling me his plans wouldn't affect his grand scheme.
He's right. His power is great, and we're at a disadvantage.
But I can't forgive Kucha. He toyed with my friends' lives.
Well, now we know where we need to go. The problem is getting there. I guess we'll have to wait until Sid finishes building Hildegard 3. Sedan, I bring troubling news. What now? I cannot find the princess. I've looked all over Lindblom. The members of Tantalus aided me in my search, but she's not in Lindblom?
Then there's only one place.
Do you know where she is?
I think so. You guys wait here in Lindblom. I'll be right back.
Where are you guys going? We're gonna go look for Dagger.
Is there anywhere else we need to look for?
No, but we looked over there already.
I don't know why they're in Alexandria, though.
Go someplace where we haven't already looked.
Senna's so demanding.
True.
Hey, Ruby. Blank, Marcus, how y'all doing? We're doing all right. How's the show business, Ruby? Well, the money ain't no good, but I'm having fun. I like it. That's great. Our hideout in Lindblom got completely destroyed. It's gonna take a miracle to fix the place.
Bro, we better.
Oh, sorry. We came to Alexandria for a reason. Have you seen Dagger? Dagger? Nah, I ain't seen her. What about her? You fixing to kidnap her again?
No, we're just looking for her this time.
I was only kidding, Marcus. I'll ask the patrons to be on the lookout. Thanks, Ruby. I wonder if Sedan's here with these good old boys.
Ruby has such a good character design, not just because of the cleavage, which I do appreciate, but because like, there's so much personality to it. Like, you get the sense that there's like, a very willful character underneath there. Anyway,
this is strange. I was sure she'd be back in Alexandria. Where else can I look?
Hey, Sedan, I've been looking for you.
Boss, have you found Dagger?
Nah, can't find her anywhere. Didn't find Dagger, but I think I saw that chick.
That chick?
Yeah, you know, that chick. I'm gonna check again.
Hey, wait, who is she? What are you talking about? Where are you going, boss? Is she here?
She was standing over there just a second ago.
Over there? Huh? Is that who I think it is? Hey! Over there!
Needs more of a Scooby-Doo soundtrack, this. Where'd she go? Yeah, still alive, eh?
You are Baku.
Yup, I'm the man who abducted your princess.
Let us forget about that. It happened a long time ago.
You got a big heart, unlike the knucklehead's diner. No wonder the women are running the show here.
Boss, you must have seen Beatrix. Hey!
As you can see, Alexandria was completely destroyed. Steiner and I did our best to protect Alexandria, but our efforts were in vain.
Steiner was worried about you. Why haven't you contacted him? Dagger's still in shock. She's been mute ever since the attack.
She is? Then it is better for her not to return to this city for a while. It won't do her any good to see Alexandria like this.
Well, here's the thing. We can't find her. I thought she'd be back here, but I can't find her anywhere.
She is back in Alexandria, but she is nowhere to be found. Have you looked in the resting place?
Resting place?
Yes, if she is back in Alexandria, I am certain that she will be there. There are a couple of favors I'd like to ask you. If you see Princess Garnet, please tell her not to worry about Alexandria. She must take care of herself first.
Sure, what else?
I'd like you to give something to her.
A garnet.
Maybe it will help the princess get through this time of uncertainty.
A garnet, of course, is another gemstone that Garnet can equip. Ooh, actually, give me a second. There we go. Sorry about that. We are expecting a thunderstorm anytime now, and I started to smell rain, like the scent of rain coming through my window, so I just had to take care of that. Close my windows, basically. I didn't stop the thunderstorm from happening. I just closed my windows. Anyway,
I've been looking for you, Dagger.
Sedan!
You can talk again?
I've been thinking since the disaster. I've been thinking that I have to become a queen and bring back peace to Alexandria. That's why I came back here, but... Can I stay with you guys a little while longer?
Can I ask why?
When my mother was alive, my primary concern was how to talk and look like a princess. Those were the only things on my mind. That didn't change when my mother died and I was about to become a queen. I only thought about how to look and act like a queen. I don't think the people will accept me as their queen the way I am right now.
I don't know about that.
I have no right to rule over this country.
Well, you should probably dismantle the monarchy then and institute a democracy where people are governed based on rule of law and the consent of the governed rather than the hereditary power of an unjust power structure that favors people of certain ethnicities and certain economic backgrounds over people who, might have actual merit or indeed the right to govern themselves. But since that's not an option... Oh, I almost forgot. Beatrix wanted me to give this to you.
Is this a garnet?
That's right. Isn't it pretty?
It's beautiful.
That gem used to be just another ordinary stone. The stone made a wish. I want to shine. The stone traveled from person to person in keeping with its wish. And now, it's shining in your hand, Dagger. If you're willing to make an effort, you'll shine too, someday. The day will come when Alexandria needs you. There's no rush. The important thing is to have the desire.
Yeah, no, please do leave the people without a head of government. It's like if you have a monarchy and you absolutely insist on maintaining that structure, it's not like a country can be thrown into absolute chaos when there is no monarch to actually say, yeah, sure, it's fine. So what I'm doing there, my behavior here is I'm injecting a political reading into a game that simply isn't built for it. The thing about high fantasy is that it exists traditionally in the space where the birthright of kings to rule a country is pretty unquestionable. Like, you see this in Lord of the Rings, for example. Aragorn is the king of Gondor, even though, like, he's never been there, and he's not, like, he's never had any formal training in statecraft or being a king. He's just a king because he's the son of Arathorn, and that therefore he is good, and therefore he should be the king and the ruler. High fantasy functions on those principles a lot of the time. There's deconstructions and subversions, obviously, all over the place. Like, look to Terry Pratchett for that kind of thing. But those are sort of the guiding principles of it, and you're not ever really supposed to bring like a modern materialist or like a Marxist or a liberal or a neoliberal or like even a Randian or a conservative reading. Well, conservative readings do work better with fantasy generally into it. And so when I do that, it sounds funny and kind of ridiculous because, like, yeah, but it's a fairy tale. Of course, there's the king, the queen, the princess, the bad guy. It's a fairy tale. And that's what sometimes when I make these criticisms, like, I'm always half joking because criticisms like that, to a certain extent, kind of miss the point sometimes, which is not to say that they're not valid. They can be very valid, and it's important to have those criticisms and go, hey, this story, like, unconditionally glorifies the monarchy and subscribes to the notion that some people are just born to have political power and some people, therefore, are born to be ruled over, which is problematic and bad, and you should probably examine that idea in your media. But it's not, like, criticism like that don't make the story bad. It doesn't make it, like, a bad story or a bad game or evil. It doesn't make it like monarchist propaganda or anything. It can be monarchist propaganda if it's used that way. But I do just want to point out, like, the reading there is like, it's not thing bad because no, it's just a perspective. Anyway, that was a digression.
Thanks. I have to apologize for using you guys as an excuse for running away from my responsibilities.
Hey, what's important is you honestly want to stay with us.
Sidan, can I borrow that knife again?
Which one?
The one that helped me make my last big decision. I'm borrowing this. Sidan, remember the way I was. For me.
What happened? What happened to your hair?
Princess, what have you done?
I know. Sidan broke your heart, didn't he? How dare he?
Is that true?
Whoa, hold on. Don't jump to conclusions.
Sidan's right, Eiko.
Dagger, you can talk again?
Yes. I'm sorry I made you all worry.
It's okay, but your hair. It was so beautiful.
Short hair doesn't suit me.
Oh no, you look great.
Thanks, Eiko.
It's still too early to celebrate. Aaron, you know our destination? Yeah, Ibsen's castle on the Forgotten Continent. That's right. We'll go there to find out how to enter Terra through the Shimmering Island.
I'm sure we'll find out more about what's been going on once we reach Terra.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll learn about what Kuja wants to achieve. The location of Ibsen's castle has been marked on the map placed on Lady Hilda's information. Please check my resume.
Excuse me. Please let me know if you'd like to switch out your party members. I shall assist you in any way that I can during your journey.
Well, you don't have to be so formal. Let's just relax and enjoy our flight.
Anyway, say hello to the airship, which we have. Okay, Eiko and Dagger need experience points badly. Vivi is overpowered. Freya could do with some more. So that's what we'll do. Forward to the deck. Reverse. Disembark. Switch navigational map. Camera control. Align camera. Welcome to the world of Final Fantasy IX with an airship, which has the magnificently convenient feature of auto navigation. Just click your destination. I'm not even touching the controls right now, and the airship will automatically plot the easiest way, or rather the fastest route to get there, the most direct route. So let's talk about the cutting of the hair. That's something I remember, certainly as a kid, I didn't really understand why that was supposed to be a big deal. Why is it just a haircut? Like, what? Why is everybody, why did people go like, oh my god, she cut her hair? How's that? Like, I really didn't get that. And for good reason, because like, it's, for me, that wouldn't be a big deal at all. Oh shit, no, wrong button. There we go. I have to land on grass with this ship, I believe. Just wanted to go collect Choco. Because I think there might be more Chocobo stuff I can do. I'll have to consult a guide about that. Anyway, okay. So the cutting of the hair. It doesn't really have any meaning to me, especially, but it is a thing that, historically speaking, has been, like, very important and also transgressive, for people. Oh, fire might not be the one I wanted to choose there. And it's partly, like, an evolutionary psychologist might say that maintaining long hair is difficult and expensive. Like, it's a difficult thing to do if you're living, like, a hunter-gatherer lifestyle, to maintain, like, beautiful long hair. Without, like, because you need conditioning, you need time to comb it, you need time to take care of it, etc., which, I'm not really sure I believe in that one, but it is certainly true that long hair has, for a very, very long time, and in many, many cultures, and especially in Japanese culture, been a sign of wealth. And certainly also been a sign of high social standing, and also refinement and beauty. And long hair, I believe in Japanese culture, but don't quote me on this one, I'm sure a Japanese person could confirm this, or debunk it. Long hair is also like the symbol of the maiden. Like, it's the young woman thing, and with the ritual cutting of the hair is a shedding of the past, and also a shedding of maidenhood. So symbolically, this is Garnet, like, deciding to grow up, as it were, deciding to become a woman. To take charge of her own destiny and all that good stuff. But it's also very much about that shedding of the past. Like, because again, hair also tends to represent time. Because, well, I mean, it's one of the most visible signifiers of the passage of time with people is that our hair grows. It grows longer and longer. And that's stuff that like, traditionally has been incredibly important to culture. So the ritual shedding of the hair, and especially in the Japanese context, is this really powerful signal and symbol of like, transition to a new state, into a new state of being, into a new stage of life, into a new phase of personhood, into a new social role, things along those lines. And the involuntary cutting of hair everywhere in the world is also a humiliation. After World War II, for example, in pretty much everywhere the Nazis had occupied, women who had sexual relations or fallen in love with, or who were even just suspected of having consorted with German soldiers, would ritually be, like, dragged into the streets and have their heads shaven all over Europe. Like, it happened in Italy, it happened in Denmark, it happened a lot of places, as a sign of humiliation and as a sign of shame. They had their femininity basically sheared away. To be deprived of your hair is also, like, especially in a lot of Western cultures, powerfully associated with femininity.
So, like, there's all kinds of really heavy thematic things in the whole, like, Garnet shedding her hair thing that I didn't really appreciate when I was a kid, but, like, that moment of her cutting her hair, especially as a member of royalty, it doesn't seem like it, but it's actually, like, a big frickin' deal. Like, it's something that like, can be downright shocking under the right circumstances. Anyway, now that we have an airship, we're not going to advance the story because there's a million things that we can do. For example, we can go here. Welcome to Jaguaro. I need to relearn how to play that on guitar. It's such a nice little theme. Jaguaro was built by some strange scientists. To get around this place, you'll have to use the lifts, which are powered by water pressure. Satan, my goodness! How wonderful to see you again! Hey! What are you doing here? After Clara was destroyed, I realized how isolated we have all been. So I decided to broaden my horizons and came here. It's wonderful here. I'm constantly learning something new from these books. Someday I hope to contribute to the restoration of Clara. Right, that's the... Okay. What's this bar doing here? Wait, not yet? Or can I... Yeah. What's this hole? Huh. Oh, no, wait. No, I remember. Hey, maybe I can fit this in that hole. Let's see if this'll fit. Perfect. All right, the lift works now. Thanks, man. Welcome to Jaguaro, where they have truly magnificent weapons. Also, very expensive. Yeah, it'll take me a while to build up the money to get all that stuff. There. Garnet teaches Dagger Bahamut, the most powerful summon that was extracted from her. Let's see, where's the ribbon? There. Now, the ribbon absorbs water and wind, and fire, ice, thunder, and holy are reduced by 50%, which makes it an incredibly powerful defensive item. But to the best of my knowledge, it doesn't protect you from all status changes, like it has in previous games. There we go. Jaguaro is an entirely optional location. You never, ever have to come here. But there's a bunch of really good stuff here. There's an old legend in this region about a dragon goddess for divine protection. I think it may be true. I mean, look at this place. We're surrounded by mountains in the middle of nowhere, and the water here never runs out. It has to be the work of the dragon god. Optimistic? Huh? What's this? Capricorn. Zodiac coin. Let's see. Oh, those books are floating in the water. That's not good. Shouldn't do that. That's bad for books. Oh no. Remember this guy? You came here hoping to find some treasure, huh? I can tell from your eyes. I'm a treasure hunter myself, and a famous one too. Just because I'm famous doesn't mean I'm going to tell you my name. Almost all treasure hunters are assigned ranks. I, of course, have attained the highest rank. Let's see, your treasure hunter rank is, rank A. Not bad. Most people believe that moonlight is a reflection of sunlight, but some astronomers have refuted this theory with the fact that moonlight is visible even during a dual lunar eclipse. Theories of the underground world often refer to the fact that Gaia has two moons. Some studies suggest that the orbital axes of the two moons are shifting. How unfortunate that most scientists' energy is concentrated on airship development and marine studies when the theory of the underworld is so popular. The theory of a second world, an underworld, has existed since ancient times, but the scientific community still regards it as folklore.
So, if you attain Treasure Rank Hunter S, the four-armed man will tell you his name. I came here to research a new source of power. Some of the systems here are rather complicated. The source of all this water is a mystery as well. Maybe it really is the work of a dragon god. We're having a debate right now, and I want to be your canary. Why do you think Cornelia had to die? That was the only way she could be united with Marcus in death. No, it was to prove that she loved Marcus just as much as she loved her father. Well.
That's right, see? How many times do I have to tell you? You're such a... Oh, excuse me, what can I do for you?
Probably not much. I don't think there's any new items. Nah.
Press the button.
No, let's wait a sec.
Yeah, a good book lasts forever. It'll always be there in your memories. I wish to be buried with my favorite book.
This is the reading room. In addition to the tables and chairs, we also have hammocks for people who fall asleep while they're reading. Would you like to stay here for 100 gil? Nope.
I can't find the Eidolon in A. I've looked everywhere.
Oh, cool. Dun, 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 dun.
Press the button.
Don't know what that does. Yeah, it sounds like something just happened below.
Let's go find out!
This is Jaguaro, where knowledge and water come together. What do you need?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes, I need that. Oh, I need many things. Many things. White robes. I think I don't have any of those, but I do have a black robe, so that's fine. Oh. Oh, I want the things. Oh, I want all of the things. Oh, right. Here's where... So, here's where ore becomes extremely useful. Because it allows you to obtain these particular summoning gems when you combine it with certain items. For example, in order to get more garnets, I have to combine it with a remedy, which is kind of expensive. But that's more or less the only bloody way you can level up, or rather you can increase the power of the various summons is, as I've discussed before, to have plenty of these things in your inventory. Now, I've got plenty of peridots, sapphires, opals, and topazes, but I don't have a lot of garnets, and I can fix that eventually if I need to. I think I'll be okay.
Let's see. Dragon God's blessing to the stone? So I'm supposed to put a stone here. Stone. Maybe some ore might work.
Right. What's the... Oh, right. I remember. That's 4, 8, 12, stew... 40. They transformed! And that gets me aquamarines. That's right, that's how you get aquamarines for Leviathan. That's how you do that. I remember now. Let's see. What else can we do? There's a bunch of Chocobo stuff I know that unlocks once you have the Hildegard 3. So there's that. Which, actually, that might be worth the time. I should also... Oh, right, I know. I'll, first of all, let's go, There's a friendly creature we can encounter. And one way to get there, I mean, we could also just fly there, really, I think, is to go to the Horny Moogle and climb up the vine. So, you may remember that there are grand dragons out here. But not if we stick to the forest. If we stick to the forest, we can encounter the friendly Garuda, so I'm going to give that a shot. That wasn't it. Okay, let's show you Bahamut, then.
Mega Flare!
You've seen him already, of course, but not his summon animation.
which is as wonderfully extra as ever. Big boom. Ironically, probably most of my other summons do a lot more damage than Bahamut right now because they have way more stones. Oh, I haven't shown you Atomus yet either. Have a look. So his damage is percentage based, but the more stones you have that are aligned with him, the more of a percentage of damage he does. And I think it can actually go above 100. Like, I think you can get his damage percentage up above 100, which is very funny. There it is. Look at that beautiful rainbow bird. Garuda says trans rights. Sweet. So, we can technically finish the Friendly Creatures quest right now. And we're gonna give that a shot, but it's not without its risks. Oh, no, wait, hang on, I'm stupid. So, the island where the final Friendly Creature is here. This is Vile Island, which is an island full of incredibly powerful, dangerous monsters that you don't want to mess with. But the trouble there is that I can't land on it with the airship. I need a golden chocobo to do that, which means I need to do more chocobo quests first. What else can I do? Oh, yes, right. I can do the cotton robe trick again now. It's been a while, but we can actually head to the Black Mage Village. So we'll go get some steepled hats to start with. Ah, there we go. That was a couple of rounds of the cotton robe trick, and now we have 227,000 gil, which surely should be enough to buy us some stuff in Jaguaro. Let's go find out. Sweet. Finish my purchases here. Let's go talk to the synthesist. Huh. I need an extra cotton robe. Interesting. I could also do with some more Gaia gear. Woof, that 200,000 vanished real quick. Okay, I want one white robe. And I want that glutton's robe. I need another cotton robe for that. How annoying. There we go. The white robe teaches Eiko Holy, which is her most powerful offensive spell outside of Maduin. The summon that she got from Mog. Which makes her not like a great replacement for Vivi, but someone you can have in your party and still have some spell damage if you need it. There we go. Obelisk for Freya, which should up her damage potential quite a bit. and also teaches her Cherry Blossom, which allows her to deal non-elemental damage to all enemies, which is quite good. And that's that 200,000 just poof, gone because of all the shopping I did. Oh boy. And now it is time to do Chocobo things. This will take a while. We'll be back as soon as something interesting happens. There we go. I have played quite a lot of Chocobo Hot and Cold now, and I have all of the Chocograph pieces.
Do you have all of the Chocograph pieces? They make up one Chocograph now, Kaboo. Take a look at what it says on the back. Go treasure hunting, Kaboo. Choco said he already dug up all the Chocographs here. Kaboo, maybe you can go to some other locations using Dead Pepper.
Yes, but also, I have 11,000 Chocobo Hot and Cold points, which I'm going to exchange now for a Robe of Lords. Which is a ridiculous thing to have at this point in the game, but okay. There we go. I have a Robe of Lords now. I'm extremely not supposed to have that at this point in the game. Cool. Let's see. We have Sea at Dusk, Mist Ocean. I think this is the one we're supposed to go find. Look around the small islands located in the northeastern shore of the Mist Continent. That's this way around up here. Aha! Found a treasure chest. Strange smoke appeared. Getting sleepy. Welcome back to the final Chocobo upgrade. Or rather, welcome back to the Chocobo Paradise planet and the final Chocobo upgrade. Wanderer, we await your return. Choco, you now have the ability to fly the boundless sky. You can take off and land in any forest. You now have all the abilities necessary to reach your homeland. Ta-ta! We now have the golden Chocobo, who looks suspiciously similar to how Choco looked when we first got him. But, as the fat Chocobo pointed out,
There's a little bit of a twist now.
which is that Choco can fly, but only, unlike the airship, which can only take off and land on grass, he can only take off and land in a forest. La 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 la. So you remember a few episodes ago, we were sailing through the ocean somewhere around here, and a dark spot appeared on the ocean, and I was like, I wonder what that could be. Well, I actually know what it could be. It is where we need to take Choco right now. Now, the trouble with that black spot, though, or that dark spot, is that it moves. It moves around the map. It has a few set spawn locations. But bloody hell if I remember where they are. Ah, found you, finally. Took a while. There we go. Welcome to the Chocobo Air Garden.
Choco can fly like me. Wow, that's great, Kaboo. Say, did you notice, Kaboo? This island is floating on clouds. The location of the island might change when you go back down, so check its location on the map by pressing blah blah. Ground is pretty firm. What a strange place, Kaboo.
You're the strange one, Mean. And now we have to play Chocobo Hot and Cold again, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I've dug up all the chocographs.
I think you're ready to go to the unmapped Chocobo's Paradise. Choco wants to go too. Couple, try using the dead pepper. That's what I think.
Right. Also, Chocobo's beak, Choco's beak is at 99 now, and I'm back up to 6,000 points. Now, that's easier to do in the Air Garden, generally speaking. So... Time to go dig for the final chocographs. Welcome to Chocobo's Paradise. I finished digging up all of the chocographs, and I found this place on a secluded island.
So this is Paradise. Couple?
Mean? When did you get here?
Couple, I followed because I thought you'd find this place soon. I'm speechless. Couple?
Quit. You can play cards with them, too.
Whee!
Seeker Choco, welcome. I am Fat Chocobo, king of Chocobo's Paradise. It would have been better if you'd come here without the help of humans, but they have taken good care of you. I've made it so they can understand our language while they're here.
Queer.
You who brought Choco here. Choco will stay here and start a new life with us. You should say your goodbyes now.
What? I mean, I'll live here too, Couple.
Little one,
Couple?
only Chocobos can live here.
No exceptions?
No exceptions.
Choco.
Have you finished your goodbyes?
Not yet, Couple. Choco still needs to find more treasures, Couple.
Choco, were you not looking for peace and companionship? Are there things you must take care of?
Where?
Then come back when you finish what you must do.
I'm going home, Couple. I'll be waiting at the usual location, Couple.
And yeah, that's that's the end of most of Choco's quest. There's still a thing on there's still a thing on disc 4 that we can still do, but we're not on disc 4 yet, so that part will have to wait. Anyway, this is where Chocobo's Paradise is, right up here at the corner of the map. In a completely unmarked island. It's really difficult to find if you don't already know where to look for it. I think the game does give you some hints, but I can't remember what they are. So the last thing that's left to do, which requires a flying chocobo, which is one of the reasons why it's worth the bother going through this, is the quest here on Vile Island. Now, Vile Island is a terribly, terribly, terribly dangerous place, as the name indicates. It's part of a tradition that's been in many Final Fantasy games, and indeed you saw it in Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy VI, and if you've watched those playthroughs, of having like this one island somewhere in the world that has just the worst possible enemies. Oh my god, I got lucky. Oh no, wait, it's Ragtime Mouse. God damn it. Question number 2. Chocobo Forest is located between Lindblom and Southgate. I believe that's true. Let's see. Hooray! Anyway, there's some enemies on this island who are a lot less friendly. Say hello to the Yan. They look cute. But they also do that to people. Oh, thank God that missed. Now, the Yan can be used to level up really, really quickly. Like, they can be beaten. And they drop, I believe, in like an obscene amount of experience and ability points. But that comes at the risk of, like, being completely wiped out by the little fuckers. What we're looking for here is the friendly Yan, which is why we're running around in the forest exclusively. Here's hoping I can find it without getting wiped out in the process. Is that Ragtime Mouse? No, there he is! So if you haven't found all the other friendly animals, then he'll just run away. But if you have, he'll ask you for a diamond, which we shall oblige and provide. And that's the end of the friendly animals quest.
Now you can reach the round guy.
And I also get a hell of a lot of AP and a Rosetta ring, which is one of the more powerful accessories. Which, in fact, I'm going to put on Sedan now that I have 2 of them, because it's very useful. Okay. Let's see. Garnet, anything else you need to learn now? So, with the Friendly Monsters quest out of the way, we can now take on the optional super boss of the game, Ozma, who's more powerful than any other boss in the game, and who will happily wipe out your party even when you're really at a high level. So we're not going to do that, because there's literally no point. It's just going to wipe us out almost instantly. But the point of doing the Friendly Creatures quest is that finishing it depowers him quite substantially and makes it way, way, way easier to try and take him on than it otherwise would have been, because, good lord. Now, the last thing I want to do is a Vivi scene here. But in order to see it, well, we need him in our party, don't we? We need him, and we need Queena, on whom I might as well equip the Glutton's robe right now. And now we head to Quan's dwelling.
Something smell.
What's wrong, Queena? You just came out of nowhere.
You no smell? Something smell wonderful.
No, my nose doesn't work like yours does. What happened?
It's amazing, Sedan. It's a miracle.
Huh?
It's a feast. It is unbelievable. I not know where to start. What I eat first? Oh, no, 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 no. It's so good. It's delicious. Delicious.
Hey, Queena?
I no eat anymore.
Oh, man.
Oh, what happened? Feast is gone.
What are you talking about, Queena? I think you are hallucinating.
It's not true. I saw with own eyes.
But you were just running around.
I smell something this way.
Hey, Queena! Jeez.
Queena, you stop. I finally hear. Who are you? You the one show me illusion? I Quan. Is illusion only if you see illusion. You saw because you travel around world. What you mean? It's cheap trick. Master, what you talk about? He my former master. He run away and escape training. I no run from training. It's you who make mistake. What? To eat everything? Not true way of gourmand. Your student already start to realize. Queena, what you saw You used imagination. Is your imagination you used to eat? I not know, but it tastes like real food. Is all good. You travel around the world and gain imagination. People who have no imagination, no taste until they actually eat. You use imagination, it's possible to taste all food in world. It no matter if it's story somebody else tell, it's possible to eat with your imagination. How did Master's master learn to do this? It's because...
Grandpa!
Vivi, you... no grow much at all. It's thanks to Vivi I learn about imagination. I teach Vivi who not know anything about world outside. My imagination grow very big as I teach him.
Grandpa!
To eat same as to live. Vivi, you understand. To see, not only thing. To think and talk just as important. Life end when you die, but imagination share with others, live forever. My spirit is almost gone. Is where my imagination end.
No. Are you going away again, Grandpa?
No need be sad. Vivi, as long as you imagine, I by your side. Queena and Quail, good luck. Master!
Hey, who are you guys all talking to?
What?
Queena, I start over from beginning. Master?
Who were you talking to?
You know Sedan?
See what? I saw you guys talking into space.
I see. You still have a long way to go, Sedan.
Never mind, Sedan. I'll tell you about it some other time.
Huh?
Let's get going. There's still so many things to understand.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is where we cut this particular episode. With finally getting to meet Vivi's grandpa and having him get the closure of getting to, properly say goodbye. So if you enjoyed hanging out in the world of Final Fantasy IX with me, then I highly encourage you to hit the like, comment, and or subscribe buttons in whatever order you might like to do that, because there's good algorithm stuff. The number up, go good, because plus number good, minus number bad, something. I also have a Patreon, a merchandise store, and a tip jar. You can use them if you want to. And memberships are available on this particular channel for $1 a month. So, if you've got a little bit of pocket change, then I wouldn't mind taking that over from you. And if not, you know what? That's completely okay. Please don't worry about it. Outside of that, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to wash your hands and have solidarity with those who are still, at this time of recording, marching in the streets against grotesque police violence in the United States.